Justin! Go! Go! Come here! Go! Hey, Godfather, what's it? Ah, God is here! God is here! God is here! God is here!
Thanks, shall we?
God is here! Godfather!
Open from the front, yeah. Open up.
Yes, listen.
Yeah, he sits here.
The first one.
Yeah.
William.
Bro, I beg for 2 minutes. The one there, Malik in there. One. Make it come forward a little, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, please be seated. Okay. Thank you very much. So on behalf of the staff and management, we welcome you to the Youth Employment Agency today. one done. We've been awaiting your arrival, and the last few days have been exciting on the waves. Massive partnership proposals out there, and it's been impressive how the Ghanaian people have been behind you and fighting hard for us to give Shaxi a place within the Ghanaian economy. And so today we are happy to welcome you here, and Asante Fosi Mona Mona. All right.
Thank you, and Honorable and your team here. I would like to say a big thank you for this great invitation, because it has been a dream for us to have a sitting like this and have a partnership with the government. But it's been years now. It's been 4 years now. But from our side, we believe that we've been able to move a particular business that is really on the hearts of the youths, and we feel Shaxi is one way that we can use to eradicate unemployment in the country. So with your request and your tweet it made us so happy. My team and everybody is so happy, and so we are here to just let you know that we respect your invitation, and we are here to just honor that and listen to what you also have to say.
Thank you very much. I mean, first I would have to declare my interest. I've been a fan of One Dawn for a very long time, and so it's important I declare that interest. However, it doesn't conflict me in whatever decision I'm supposed to take. I've stated out there that first, what we are interested in doing is to create jobs, for sustainable jobs for the young man and women out there. And no matter how the job is to be created, at the end of the day, we will be held accountable as to the number of jobs that have been created. And so, if a Ghanaian individual, not just any Ghanaian individual, but a person of high reputation like yourself, has decided to put up a platform that forms a means where transport services could be leveraged, it's just important that the government agency will take advantage of it. We didn't create, you have created. And so our job and our duty is to find means and ways of how we could tap into that opportunity you have created, so that we could ensure that many more people also get to the advantage of it. The very important aspect of our meeting today is because there's a man out there who is in search of a vehicle, and there's another man out there who has a vehicle and is in search of a driver. And there's a young man like you out there who has created an app that seeks to create that platform where this man on my right and the man on my left could come together and work and then make a living for themselves. And so, as a government agency, we are coming on board to ensure that we link that man who is in search of a vehicle and the man who is in search of a driver, and we ensure that they will enroll onto Shaxi, and then we ensure that it is Ghana, 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 and at the end of the day, Ghana wins. And so that's simply the system we want to create here. On behalf of my management, the staff of YEA, we would make a few proposals to the partnership we seek to create. First is that we have an existing partnership with a private individual who is bringing about 150 electric vehicles into the country. And he was in my office the last time, and he said he was impressed with the work we're doing, and he had wanted us to find drivers for him. The first commitment I would want to make is that I've instructed my team that all those 150 vehicles should be first registered on Shaxi before we get drivers out there for them. The second is in the coming days, we will be launching what we call the Employment Bureau. The Employment Bureau is simply going to be a platform where we link job seekers to job owners. And that platform will be created in a few weeks' time. Once that is created, we'll be able to pass some of these drivers that will be in search of vehicles through our Employment Bureau. And the additional incentive that will offer them is not just giving them a vehicle, but we would make provision to support them with monthly stipends. And at YEA, every month for the first 2,000 car owners would bring their cars to be registered on Shaxi. The first 2,000 every month would support the driver with 500 CD worth of fuel coupon every month for the next 6 months. So that is an additional incentive to anybody who registers with Shaxi. So to the young car owners out there, if you have a car, the portal, after this partnership, the portal will be opened. Come through, register with Shaxi, and then every month your driver will be given 500 CD worth of fuel coupon free of charge. And then the third is for me as Malik Basentali and the platoon commander of the 5K men to make myself a brand ambassador. Wow. Free of charge. Would hype it, would get people to understand the credentials. And you see, there's an aspect Shatta was telling me about, of which I don't know. I mean, other services, and this is not to run down any transport agency, but there are other services that would usually even take a huge commission from you. But Shaxi is free of charge for the Ghanaian people. You just have to subscribe with something small. And once you do that, you work at a duration, and then you don't pay anything. And so I don't see why, one, won't take advantage of the good incentives, and two, particularly so because it is made in Ghana and owned by a Ghanaian. Not just any Ghanaian, but a powerful leader, one don of the power, and all of that. But I also will have one request. One, I'm making myself a brand ambassador free of charge. I'm not charging any money. I don't need anything. All I need is one thing. There are many people who come here every day, young, upcoming musicians who want to find a space in the music industry. As part of my 5K men and 3K women, many of them are also upcoming musicians and they want to be like one don. I know it is usually very expensive for people to even get access to you or even get you to function at their programs or even mentor them and all of that. You know, sometimes you've got to charge more than 1 million, 2 million and all of that. These my people do not have the money. However, they want to be like you. I'm pleading on behalf of them. Let me get about 200 to 300 of them in one class, and I get you to take them through a mentorship section for just 1 week. Once you do that for me, I'm done. I get them into one class. I get them upcoming musicians into one class. I'll put them in a class, I'll get the venue, I'll give them TNT, everything. All I need from you, come there for just 1 week and take them through processes of becoming Shatta Wale in about 1 to 2 months. So that's the only favor I need from you. Once you do that for me, I'm good to go. Make yourself a runway for them. Let me tap into your rich experience, because it is something we don't have here at YEA. We can do anything, but we don't have that rich experience, from bandana to Shatta Wale, alias One Don, to Papa, and all of that. That's rich experience we cannot create. And so once you have that, it is ours to tap into it. And so we are pleading on you to make yourself that runway for them. I mean, you should meet them. Many of them only need that polish. Once you're able to listen to them and then you polish their talents for them, in about 2 to 3 months' time, they'll be able to stand on their feet. And music is job. I've listened to you a couple of times say, if you sing and you're not cashing out from your music, then you should stop it, because you're wasting your time. You must sing, you must make music, you must cash out from it, and then it becomes business and it becomes a job for you. And so that is the only favor I need from you. All the things I've stated, trust me, as I pledge on this, I'll get into it and ensure that it is done. Thank you very much.
Honorable, I think you've really put a smile on my face, and I believe you know, the headache around Shaxi would now make me sleep very well now. I'm not be sleeping, because when I record, I need to also go on the computer to just do some tech work. Sure. But with all you said, Honorable, we are glad, and I think the team is happy too that we've come to a partnership like this, and I promise you that we're really gonna, you know, open up to you and, you know, show you, you know, everything necessary, you know, just being transparent in business, so you understand that this is an artist who has become a tech guy, because it's not only about giving Shacks, because I have other ideas, that, we still want to create in the tech world, to also help, the citizens, so, and with all this, I believe that we are going to work together hand in hand. And God bless you also for, being a brand ambassador for me, because I've been getting, crazy about getting a proper brand ambassador. You being a brand ambassador is like I'm talking to Michael Jackson. So I think with that we're happy about it, and we'll be working hand in hand together. And thanks also for the vehicles that you want to provide, because that has been one of my greatest challenges. Because I play shows a lot, and I use the monies to buy cars a lot. As of now, Shaxi has about 35 cars personally. And we're even doing a premium version where we rent, premium cars, so SUVs and stuff. Recently, that was the reason why I even bought my Rolls-Royce, and we've been renting it out to people too as well. So it's a great opportunity for me, and I think I'm not going to let you down. I'm really going to work hard. I'm going to push the team. I always blast them at the office though, so they see me like Kakai small. So we're gonna do that. And the workshop we're talking about too, I've been doing something for the past, I think 2 years. 2 years.
Okay, that's about the first one was about 4 years ago.
4 years ago. I have this thing called the Innovation Project. We went to Kumasi, featured the likes of Kipaluta Amado, and it was great, but I funded that myself, Accra, we used to also worry me, so we actually brought some to Accra. So the Kumasi was the Kumasi Innovation Project. We did some in Accra, the Accra Innovation Project, and we even want to go to the other regions, but it's just because I'm the only person funding it, sometimes it's difficult, but with this opportunity you've given me, I've always looked forward to get the youths, in one room to tell them about how the music business is. Most of them look at it from, the flashy point of view, but I tell them it's a multi-billion-dollar, room. That's when you enter and you are properly aligned to whatever you want to do, you can really make it. So I would take that as a responsibility to myself. Because for now, I feel when people even call me for concerts, I, really don't want to go play, because I feel I've done everything that I need to do in Ghana, and I need to empower some youth, to become the Shatta Wales and, the medicals and Sarkodis and stuff like that. So I'm happy very much that you've given me this opportunity. And with that, leave that side for me. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be a teacher for you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, we would get a legal teams to put together an MOU, and then we strike a deal on this, and we ensure that we get Shaxi to the next level, not only in Ghana, but in Africa and move beyond Africa and all of that. We would also sink into the dispatch system. In a few weeks' time, the Okada business would the airline, the bill will become law, and once that is done, it will be regulated. We have about 2,500 EV motors that would also be coming into the system. Everything on mine is Shaxi. Everything on mine. If there's a way of putting my official vehicle on Shaxi, let me do it. And then we get everything on Shaxi. And so today it should be Shaxi. Every one of mine, all my staff, management, download Shaxi. I don't want to hear you ordering a vehicle and ordering another service. Use Shaxi, is made in Ghana, and we are here. You can't have your brand ambassador, your chief executive as the brand ambassador, and use another service. And so we get that on board. So on behalf of His Excellency the President, John Dramani Mahama, we thank you for your continuous support to the upbringing of future leaders in this country. It's been a long time coming, all the beefs, and I needed to ask you about your recent beef with Ajaguraja. How did it end?
I won.
That was an interesting one, Anyway, all right, so thank you very much, and we look forward to fruitful conversations going forward. I'm sure the teams will stay in touch, and then we'll get it on board. Once we are set with our provisions and the fuel coupon and everything, we get 2,000 people on board, and then we give them free to support the Shaxi business. And those who want to go 24 hours too, what that means is that you are going to have 2 drivers on 1 vehicle. And when that happens, we'll give them additional incentives. And so Shaxi will go 24 hours. We support those who do 12 with fuel, support those who do the remaining 12 with fuel. So if you are having 2,000 vehicles, it means we are creating 4,000 jobs, and that will take 4,000 people out of the unemployed ratio. So these are some of the things we are looking at doing to support Shatta. Thank you very much, Shatta. Grateful. So we'll take a picture. We can use one of these.
Finish. Everybody finish.
Are we done?
Okay.
Thank you very much. All come this up with your numbers. Before you all come to the front line. All right, so shall we?
Please, everybody, please.
Yes.
Everybody.
Let me take Shatta downstairs.
Please, let's move.
Let's go.
Jesus is Lord. What is here? What is here? What is here?
You're welcome.
What is here? Shatta Wale. Hey. The believer. He's here. What is here? Come back. Okay. Madugu himself.